This is a Tape Deck podcast.
Hello, and welcome back to We'll Run For. This is your host, Tom, and with me, as always, are Double Black Diamond Diana.
Hello?
Mixed Magic Michael.
Huh?
And Queen Brianna. Queen Bee Brianna. Look, I wanted to try something. It didn't land. You'll never hear it.
Like
you'll never hear it again.
Book references
They're
or
not
something?
sex book No, I don't know. Don't come at me, bro.
I didn't know if these were like that softcore porn or no, it's actually hardcore porn you guys read. I didn't know if it was involved that somehow.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Did you get some feedback?
No. I wanted to try something and it did not it didn't land. So
I thought it started off as like a skiing reference and then
I don't know. I was going to call you Double Diana, double whatever. Hey, how's everybody doing?
Good.
I'm hot. It's so hot.
I know. It's like 80 degrees out. I love it.
I feel like in the forecast we have flurries next week.
Yeah.
We better not.
That's a true thing. And
Back in the 30s again.
It's so stupid. I hate it.
I think actually it's Sunday morning when I do that 10K I signed up for today. I looked at the forecast after I signed up for it.
No, I think it's supposed to be, at least here, because we've got a race on Sunday and I've been watching it. And maybe it's cold in the morning, but it's supposed to be like 65 that day. And this race starts at noon.
Nice.
So
nice.
It'll be really nice. And it always, I don't want to say always, but it's either, we never get good weather for it. It's always overcast, and which it will be. But some years it's frigid. Like some years it's the coldest I've ever been.
March is very iffy.
Yeah.
This is our Shamrock 5K.
Yep.
That we typically get to the bar like 2 hours ahead of time and drink cider and have some shots of Jameson and then run a 5K through the terrible streets of Baltimore.
The rule is you have to have at least one Guinness and one shot.
Remember, I quit running every single time I run this race.
Oh, yeah, because you
that's
were
right.
texting Aaron and Michael that you were done.
I hate running. This is terrible. Meh.
It was.
I was a sad boy.
Forgot about
That's
that.
okay.
It was a 5K.
It was a 5K.
And you quit running.
You were like, that's it. And it's a downhill 5K.
It really is.
Like a mile of it is downhill.
Yeah, the first mile is absolutely.
People fly during this race because it's like you run downhill, you do like a little loop around, and then you run straight into PowerPoint. It's like the easiest 5K.
Yep.
And you couldn't do it. How's everyone adjusting from daylight savings? Does it matter? How are the cats doing?
It was weird because obviously I have no schedule and neither do they, but they do have automatic feeders that are on a timer, so that got all messed up.
Oh, I didn't even
get
think about
messed up, but the time, obviously with the difference, whatever. But all of a sudden I woke up and it was like 6:30 and I was like, wow, that's nice.
Yep. Yeah, so it screwed up my schedule today because I had early meetings and then I didn't start working out in time. So then I got some of it done this morning and then had to do some of it this afternoon. So I wasn't a fan of that, but overall it's good. I don't mind because I like it being light later. I will take that.
Yeah, definitely.
I also, last week, I went to Denver for work and Tori, I texted her and I were going to go get a drink. And then I had some people from actual work that were supposed to come into the office and visit me on Thursday. And their schedules changed so they couldn't come in. And I said, hey, I don't know when you work tomorrow, but we could do something before I go to the airport. My session's done at like noon, so I can probably be out of here by 1 or so. And she's like, oh, I'll just leave work early. So she left work. She came and picked me up. She drove me to Red Rocks and then drove me over to Golden, and took me to this cool bar that had food, and it was like a brewery, and it was one of those ones where they give you the little card and then you self pour. And they had like margarita. And it was just really fun, and it was a nice time, and I wish she lived closer. So it was super fun. She was stressed out because we left with enough time to get to the airport, but then we sat in traffic and didn't move for, I don't know, almost an hour. And I felt bad because it was like her time and she was like driving me all over the place. And then I think she felt guilty because she thought I was going to miss my flight. And then my flight got delayed for hours and I didn't get home until 3 a.m.
Of course.
That's true.
Of course.
So I was like, it doesn't matter. So yeah.
That's fun.
That was fun. But Denver's really cool and cute and I would go back. Oh, and I don't know if I posted it on Facebook, but I sent it to the group chat. It only took me 2 days for me to get acclimated to the altitude. My watch said I was good to go. Remember when I went to the doctor a couple months ago and they told me I had the resting heart rate of an Olympian?
Yes.
Basically that?
Yes.
That's how I'm telling it. It was like a really good resting heart rate.
Okay.
I'm attributing it to that.
It's like, I mean, we went to that concert last weekend. I was getting like,
oh, yeah.
My Garmin kept yelling at me about abnormally high heart rates. And I was like looking, and it was like my heart rate was like 85. And I was like, this is high? I was like, I don't understand.
What's
I also think
going
it was
on?
the bass in that venue.
That was also one of the weirdest shows that I've ever seen. So I also wore Vans, and I'm 1,000 years old, and I needed to put inserts in them. My feet hurt so bad. Like the next day, I was wearing my UFOs around the house.
Yeah.
When I got out of the car, when I got home, I was like, it was like I just like ran a race. My feet were like, hey, what's up?
And there were it was like a cool concert venue with no seating at all. It was
right. Yeah.
It was just like a little club. And early November was really good. And then Hello Goodbye came on, and they were the most chaotic thing I've ever seen.
I loved both of them.
They were so chaotic.
So weird.
They were so
weird in a good way.
Yeah, well, they do kind of like electronica type stuff, and they couldn't get the computer to work properly, and it wouldn't sync up. And then the singer kept engaging with this weird guy in the audience.
Yep.
Like the whole show, it was like super distracting. And first off, this band is for girls. So like, I don't know why he was like up front and like so excited. You know that sound that's like, this is for girls. Like, that's how I feel about Hello Goodbye.
I forgot. You leaned over and said that to me during the show, and I totally forgot about that.
I was like, this is for girls. Why is he talking to that man?
Hey, let me ask you guys a running question.
Oh, God.
What is your opinion, and we don't have to get into this too deep, what is your opinion on the LA Marathon giving the 18-mile option, and then if you did the 18 miles, you still got the medal?
Oh, hot take.
I don't care.
Okay.
Also don't care.
Like,
I think it was a safety thing because of how hot it was going to be. I think it was good to offer it.
Yeah.
When was it? Was it this weekend?
It was on Sunday.
It was like 90 that day. So, yeah, it was hot. Like, whatever. We do trail races when it's like whatever degrees out. We run loopy when it's 95 degrees out, whatever. A major marathon's a different thing. There's whatever. I don't know how many people
like,
run LA. 25,000 or whatever, 30.
Right. And how many people like traveled from like out here, like places where it hasn't been hot?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can have 50% attrition at a small trail race where like 300 people signed up and it's not a big deal. You can't have like 30% attrition at a 25,000 person race. Like you just functionally cannot do that. So, it's like,
I think
I saw some snark about it, but I was like, whatever. I'm like, people just need to get a life, I think.
I think it was one of those things I think where people just read the headlines and like didn't understand like the nuance of it. Because the other take I saw was that like LA is a town like Philly where they have like that student run group where there was like 3,000 kids, like teenagers registered to run this race. So it's like the safety thing of like that is the safety thing of people who are traveling in who haven't trained in it. Like, I think I saw the numbers too, where it was something like less than 1,000 people opted for it. And the results also reflect an 18-miler. They don't reflect like of having
just shows an
done
18-miler. Yeah.
And I mean, we all run Disney. You get medals at Disney for not finishing races. Like,
yeah,
That's fair.
and they'll cut the course. And I don't think, especially for that type of race, I don't think people do a good job of like self-regulating. I feel like at Disney, if it's hot, people actually do slow down and there's characters and like Disney has like a lot of care. At like an LA marathon or even like a Baltimore marathon, people will not slow down. They won't adjust their pace.
Right.
They'll pass out on the side of the road. I can't tell you the year I did Baltimore, and it was a hot year. I think it was in the 80s. People were throwing up on the side of the course. People were like in the grass, like all over the place just because they would not slow their pace by,
I saw
a
last year at
couple
Broad
minutes.
Street. I saw somebody getting chest compressions done in the middle of Broad Street last year because that's what happened with Broad Street. It was like unseasonably like warm and humid that day.
Yeesh.
Did we do that one? Was that the rain one?
No, rain. It was cold.
No, that was a couple years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like somebody passed out at that one.
Well,
I think I remember that too. Yeah.
Well, because there's absolutely no chance of them listening to this, shout out to the race directors of the LA Marathon for making a good decision. And I don't know.
I will say that was the only hot take I saw about it that like honestly like rubbed me the wrong way was I saw a race director for a Pennsylvania marathon snark on it. And I was like, I don't think that's a good look as a race director.
No.
Yeah. I mean, I saw some trail race groups.
I feel like that's like
it.
a different like kind of thing.
Yeah, some of it was a little like too try hard though. And I'm like, all right, like nobody actually cares if you finish your race or not either. So like, I don't know, it's for yourself in the end. Like
no one cares.
Like you're being a little try hard here. So it's like I don't care who gets what. Like like you paid for the race.
And it has no effect whatsoever.
Whatever, or don't. Yeah. They're not like taking a medal from someone else. Like, I don't care.
Yeah. People are so weird. Also, how about that woman that had a take so bad? Runner's World put out an article about it.
That was rough.
That got picked up. That grew legs very quickly.
I would say the take was bad, but I now think the response was worse.
I agree.
The response was worse. When Runner's World posted that, I laughed out loud for 5 minutes because I couldn't believe it was real.
Yeah,
I thought it was The Onion, or what's that like? It's like the Dumb Runner or whatever on Instagram that like posts like this fake. Yeah. I thought it was that, and when I realized it was Runner's World,
yeah, it was a ridiculous take, right? It was absurd, but like the response was just.
I do think she needed to get doxxed or any of that stuff. No, but like, I don't know. Keep your eye.
Yeah, you like. Yeah. But it always goes too far.
It always goes too far.
Like what she said was dumb, and really, like I did not agree with it.
And
like,
people should like point and laugh at her, but like news outlets should not
like ruin her life. You know?
Yeah.
Like she didn't murder someone.
No.
She just had a dumb opinion. It's fine.
She just had a dumb opinion. I couldn't believe it was happening.
Speaking of opinions, Michael.
Yeah.
Do we have any new 5-star reviews?
Was I supposed to check?
Maybe that lady left us one.
We don't have one.
She's like, if you think slow people should get into the New York Marathon, check out this podcast.
I mean, that's accurate. Yeah, we don't have any new ones, but thank you, everybody. Just, if you want to share the show. And we appreciate everybody.
Yeah.
What are we running for this week?
Whoa. Tom, you're tapering?
I guess.
I mean, you do have a half marathon coming up.
I have a half marathon,
and a Mal training plan. So she actually works in
Mal has me on a taper right now.
What's that taper look like?
Nice.
Oh, it's the first day of my training this week, so it's good. I don't know. I feel very cryptic about this half marathon, which is not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. But I always kind of feel that way before races, so we'll see.
Okay,
We'll
what
see
do you
how it
mean
goes.
cryptic about it?
I don't know. I'm tired. My feet hurt. My runs aren't as convincing as I want them to be. I'm not going to get all negative about it, but we'll see what happens on race day.
Nice.
Interesting.
I'm running that same race, so we'll see how I do.
You're going to be finished.
I don't know. My 10-miler did not feel great. I haven't run that long since I figured it out. The last long run I did was September. So this is the furthest I've run since September. My body was feeling it. I slowed down a little bit, so we'll see what actual race day looks like. So, and I'm just doing 6 miles this weekend, and then I've got the race. But I'm running for Starburst jelly beans because I keep buying full bags of them and just eating them. I wait all year. I know you can get them year round, but if I had them year round, it would be an actual problem.
Yep.
So I spend a couple of weeks in this time of year eating just handfuls of Starburst jelly beans. So I have to run enough to work that off. So that's what I'm running for.
That works.
There you go. I'm running I haven't really been running much since Sombrero. I had the leg issue. So I did a lot of walking, went to Disney, came back, hurt my back, changing a tire.
Oh,
and
no.
then came back and was feeling better walking. I just walked some to loosen it up and then hurt my back again working in the kitchen. So now I'm just hoping I heal for this weekend and I'm fine. But so I'm heading out for the Marin Ultra Challenge and hopefully hopefully it goes fine. I don't care. I don't care about my time or whatever. So I just want to enjoy the race and hopefully not be in pain. I did run at Susquehanna this weekend and felt fine. So, but that was before I re-aggravated my back the next day.
Oh my God.
Is this upper back, lower back?
Lower.
Yeah.
I was lifting some drawer out with all the pans and stuff in it because why would I take them out first?
Naturally.
And it was just an awkward, weird twist.
Mm-hmm.
So I barely slept last night because it was just not comfortable. But it's feeling better today. I've been icing it and all that. So hopefully it should be fine by Saturday to run. We'll see. If not, we'll just keep going anyway.
All right. I'm running for the ACOTAR announcement that we got the other night.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Michael was in hell. I was halfway through that, I was we should have done this in a separate group chat. But then I was Aaron would have done this to him, so I feel it was needed.
You have to. Yeah.
He was what's going on? And part of the problem was I started watching slightly late. So
well, that's what I wasn't sure if you were going to watch or not.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if we were going to do...
yeah, and I wasn't sure either. Well, because I was actually supposed to get a drink with Tori that night, and then we just moved it to the next day. So I was I'll listen. And then I went to go listen to it, I think on Apple Podcasts, and they wanted me to pay for it. And I was well, I'm not doing that. And then Brianna said it was on YouTube.
Is it that podcast just totally behind a paywall, or do you think it was just I
don't know if it was because it was live streaming and you had to do something special. So then I had to watch it on YouTube, which was fine, but
yeah. But yeah, so we get 2 new ACOTAR books, and they both come out Tuesdays after runDisney weekends.
That's
so I just
nuts.
tacked an extra PTO day on to Wine and Dine and the marathon trips.
Amazing. Amazing. I'm also a slow reader, so I took off 2 days. I may not need them because I can always give it back, but I was
I think this will be my first time actually taking off because my Monday and Tuesday are my slow days at work, and I've been notorious for hiding my Kindle next to my computer on my slow days.
Oh, yeah.
I actually think that's what I did with Onyx Storm. I didn't even take the day off. I just went to work knowing that like I could just read all day.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even read it to the weekend.
But
I haven't taken off for a book since Harry Potter. So I'm excited.
I worked in a bookstore and I worked the midnight release of that book. That was my first full-time job.
That's so fun. I went for the last, like, I think 3 books at midnight. So I told Tom, like, I pre-ordered it for my Kindle, but I do want a hard copy of the book, but I was going to wait and see if any, like, our local bookstores or even, like, a Barnes & Noble does a midnight release.
I think Barnes & Noble is going to. I know 1 or 2 of the indies bookstores near me. One of them is actually going to do a midnight release and a daytime release. Like they're going to do midnight and then like they're going to do like a second option like in the
like
middle of the day. Yeah, for like people who are too old to do the midnight release thing.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm excited to be involved with all of that. Also, I feel like although I don't know, I was in college, so time didn't matter. But I swear those books came out on like a Thursday. So it was like you just had to take, it was just like a Friday.
No, I know what you,
But that could be just it. That could be just what I remember because they were summer releases while I was in college. So literally there was no time. Like time had no meaning. So, but yeah, it was crazy. There were some good theories. There was some good drama. Tom fell asleep super early and woke up to 137 text messages.
Yes, that was amazing.
Legit.
I almost thought about like texting Michael on the side and being like, cause I said to Diana, I'm like, he's muted us already, but like I wanted to know what the bubble looked like. Cause Diana was rapid firing. I think for every text message, Diana was like 4 messages to everything I answered. She was just going.
I was off. Like I was riled. I was. And it's because I had 2 drinks at the bar, like by myself. Like I was just riled. So yay! We'll be excited about that. I don't care. I'm back in.
Same.
And I think she also did a nice job because there's been some like weird toxic stuff in the fandom of late, and I think a lot of the stuff what she said put like a pin in some of that. So it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. So I'm excited.
And now it's time for our Will Run 4 goal getters. Congrats on making your goals, you getters. Oh, who runs this shit?
All right. So our first goal getter is Jack, and his goal is, my goal is to send in a real goal getters. Is he running anything? I know he's been out and about, but I don't know if he's registered for anything.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Get something in, Jack. Wonder if he's doing some of the local. I know he did. He did a race on Long Island, I believe, not that long ago when it was really cold out.
Oh God.
Because I think I saw him out and about. I saw him in town when I was running in town a little bit ago, maybe a month or 2 ago, actually down the street.
Oh, nice.
So Amy, Miles and Crowns Amy, training for the Pittsburgh half in May.
Nice.
Was relying on it for proof of time, but realized I have a race from 2024, so less pressure for race day.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
So we have Coach Mal next. Staying more consistent with strength training at least 2 to 3 times a week, which I'm pretty proud of.
Yeah.
Officially dropped out of Grandma's Marathon. Motivation just wasn't there, and I wasn't looking forward to it. Glad to be focusing more on strength and speed. Need a proof of time, so focusing on that.
Nice.
I think more people need to be able to like drop out of instead of forcing it.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
It sucks, but that's what I did with like marathon weekend. Like I was supposed to run the marathon, and I think it was like I didn't completely take it off the table after Marine Corps, but then like after like a few weeks, I was just like, I'm not gaining anything. So
I think that perspective just comes with time, right? Like,
yeah, I think so too.
When you first get into this, you build everything up around your goal races, and nothing can go wrong, and you put so much, pressure on yourself to to execute on that day, and it matters, but like in the long run, it doesn't matter that much.
Right.
You know. On the runs, our buddy Eric. We got an amazing opportunity coming up and doing our best to prepare while fitting in a few final weeks of skiing this season. When skiing is over, I'm back to the pavement for many miles this summer. Don't fear the code brown.
Oh, what is their amazing opportunity?
I don't know. I'm very intrigued by this.
They always have like legit people on their podcast.
Oh, yeah. They had Ashley Paulson on after she broke the 100-mile record.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're connected.
Yep.
Fancy. Well, we've got a goal getter from Buckets 226. So
yeah.
Suck on that on the runs. Who is that?
Buckets?
Who's Buckets?
I don't know, but I love buckets.
Actually, I don't know. It's a good question. Hold on. Let's look.
I love that. Anyway, just starting my training for, what is this? The 290.29?
229,029. That would be the height of Mount
It's
Everest,
the height
did you say?
of,
Yes.
Oh. I thought it was like a 90210 situation.
That's what I thought it was too, just glancing at it.
Mount Tremblant this July, my second Everest elevation attempt.
Is this French? Is this person from France? Are we big in France? Is that Mont Tremblant?
No. Actually, did I?
Anyway, it's Sarah.
Yes.
Oh.
Is the name.
Hi, Sarah.
And I believe,
Sarah.
isn't Mount Tremblant, isn't that Quebec?
I thought it was Canada. Yeah, it's Quebec. So it's French-Canadian. You're sort of right.
Oh, nice. Also, there was a TikTok trend, I don't know, about a year ago, where people thought Mount Everest was in the United States. So we're failing as a society. So just so you know, people think
have
it's
you
here.
been to Orlando? Hello.
That's fine.
It's the worst.
Erica made my training plan. Now I have to do what plan tells me to do. Easy peasy, right? Running, strength, walks with Una, and room for fun stuff like boxing.
Ooh.
Goal 20K trail run, June 6th.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
Erica, I'm telling you, print out your training plan and cross it off with little X's or color code it or something like that. I swear it like made a difference. Makes it feel more real.
I think I found Erin's first New York training plan where she had the whole checklist. Like the whole, like she did like a big sheet and marked it off
cool.
with like stickers and everything. Yeah.
Nice.
Dr. Dare runs, running the NYC Half Marathon on Sunday. Excited to do a new race, even if it means hills and a big bridge. But on the plus side, it's the only race that crosses the Brooklyn Bridge, so that's awesome. I guess this is also a bit of a test run for the New York City Marathon because I somehow managed to squeak in through the lottery this year. First time applying, too. I'm still kind of in disbelief that it's actually happening.
Well, I know
That's
a lady
amazing.
on Threads who has some opinions about that.
Yeah.
I also know I texted this to the group chat. I couldn't believe like how small the lottery field actually is. It just like
I didn't
never
realize how
occurred to
small
me
it was.
that it's
Yeah.
like 2,500 out of like that
Well,
whole
because-
race.
I didn't realize either. And then when you start thinking about like all the other ways that you're
Right.
in, it's like, oh God, no wonder. Like,
I guess
yeah.
I just assumed all of those other things were just like so small in comparison.
Yeah.
But
The 9+1 has got to be gigantic, would be my guess.
no.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, that's incredible. Good luck. We cheering you on.
I'm pretty sure, I don't want to get this wrong, but I'm pretty sure she's also doing Berlin.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Our buddy Doug, either today or yesterday, as of this recording, was his birthday. So happy birthday, Doug. I just signed up for the Chi-Town Half in Chicago on April 4th while I'm there on a book tour. Trying to get a little speed back so I can do a sub 2 and get a new proof of time.
Nice.
Nice.
It's a nice flat place to do it.
Very cool. Our friend Tanya, who, thank you, she got me a pair of the Rapunzel shoes at the expo and sent them to
Ooh.
me. So
I still have your other
they're
shoes.
adorable. I know. I have to get them at some point. We were actually just saying we need to get up there. So Yeah. Let's see. I got my second fastest course time at the Gate River Run 15K this last weekend. Left lots of sweat and some blood on the course. Oh my God, did you guys see your leg?
Yes, I did see that.
But had a great time. My long-term goal is to get a shiny new PR next year. Maybe some Will Run for podcast hosts want to join. I'll be at the 50th anniversary in 2027.
It's possible. I may be snowbirding next year, so maybe I'll do it.
Which one for this race? Which race is she talking about?
Gate River.
Yeah, I think.
Gate River?
Who was it? Was it CC Turner? I think I saw a post from him where it looked like it was like a party vibe. Like it was just a bunch of like food and drinks and.
It seems like it's a pretty cool,
Yeah.
You know
February's
me, I love
time.
a good party course and
You love it all.
having fun. And
That's true. That's very true.
saw Tanya Princess also.
Yeah, she said she saw you guys.
She had bib boards.
Yes.
Good. Timely.
God. Unbelievable. He sent her like 3 packs, I think.
Yeah.
Should have sent her like an entire box with like 30 of them in there.
Well, I have more. I'll bring them to springtime.
God,
there you
that's
go.
funny.
Is this me?
No, it's me.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I think so.
Cheryl Ann, I missed my goal at Gasparilla half due to the humidity and the heat, but managed to stay consistent from St. Pete at a 2:30
Wow.
and change, which
That's
I'll be.
awesome.
Oh yeah, which I should be proud of. 6 weeks post Goofy. We'll be looking to PR at Mineola 10K, which is not in Minnesota, by the way, Diana, in case you were wondering.
I was actually just thinking, remember how dumb I was when I thought Gasparilla was in Texas? Because it sounds like sarsaparilla. I thought it was in Texas.
Sarsaparilla.
Both of these in Florida. Mineola 10K in 2 weeks, but they have adoptable puppies on the course.
Oh my
Shut up.
God.
Oh.
I may be just going out and following Erin's advice to pet all the dogs instead. That's plan B.
Yeah, it should be plan A.
It's a good plan.
Adoptable puppies on the course.
I would definitely come home with a dog.
No. Is this me?
No.
Nope.
All right.
So next, sorry, the tow truck driver showed up for the car that's broken down outside, and a lady's like, "Hello." It distracted me for a second. Robert Corello, 26. Stay consistent with training and enjoy the warmer weather this week in New Jersey. It is
Hell
been
yeah.
beautiful this week.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Crazy out right now.
All right. Zombie fit? Well, I got into New York City, so there's that. Now my brain and body
Wow.
have officially shifted into marathon training mode. The only question left is, do I go full chaos and sign up for Dopey too?
Yeah, you might as
Sure.
well.
Might
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
It's like perfect with your training plan, I feel like.
I feel like that's probably a simulation weekend.
Yeah. All right. Tori, my chauffeur over the week, trying to climb all the Golden Hell Week routes while trying to up my elevation as I prep for the Rattler 25 in April, the Saturday of Springtime Surprise. So she will not be at Springtime.
She's told us about this race before, I think, right? Like, is this the one where you go up and over a mountain?
Everything
Oh,
she does
probably.
is up and over a mountain. I also thought, God, I am so dumb, guys. It's just, I just don't know things. There were like, I was like, oh, we're in the mountains. And she's like, those are the foothills. Those are like not actual mountains. I was like, well, they look kind of big.
Oh, yeah.
She was
Denver is
talking
like
about
the
running.
foothills, right?
Yeah. I was like,
and
are
then-
those not
yeah.
actual mountains? She's like, no, those are like mini mountains. Like, those are like, I was like, well, and then I was like, are we like not in the Rocky Mountains right now? And she's like, Diana. I'm like, I have no idea where we are.
I mean,
All those big square states in the middle confuse me. Like, if we had to fill out like a map, like a blank map of the United States, I could get like all of the East Coast, no problem. And like out towards like the Dakotas, but past that, those big square ones. One's Montana.
one is Montana.
Got Greg in Orlando training properly for a 5K
What?
and doing body weight squats for hip and ankle mobility and to get a heated rivalry butt.
I told you, Greg, you have to do the drop squat. So you have to stand on boxes, and then your butt has to get lower than your ankles. And that's how that guy in Heated Rivalry got his butt so good.
I like that you're just staring at Tom as you say.
He talked about it.
Unbelievable.
He talked about it.
So Finn's Frenzy, after a crap 2025, I'm finally starting to feel human again. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have any endurance, and I'm slow as mud. With speed work back on my schedule and a commitment to actually doing what Coach has on my schedule, I may finally start getting back to where I was before I got hit with back-to-back C's. It's also probably time to take care of the extra pounds that found their way to my midsection without my consent.
Amen.
They always do that. They always sneak up. Well, yeah, little by little, pace yourself. Don't try to jump in all at once. Like small goals, little after time. I was actually just talking to my boss today, and we were talking about like consistency in motion, like just moving forward, and not like consistency and making sure you're doing the exact same thing every day. She's like, the other day I just had 20 minutes and I did 20 minutes and I felt better than if I did nothing. So I think people put too much pressure on themselves.
I agree. I do it all the time, but you're right.
Yep. Little by little.
Is this me?
Yep.
runDisney. Recently went out for a run for a faster proof of time PR. The day didn't go as planned thanks to the sun and the heat.
Oof.
And the best damn half turns into the best damn did not finish.
Oh.
Right, Mike? LOL.
It was smart. We literally talked about this because I ran it 2 years ago. We went down. It was right after, let's see, when Erin first started treatment. So she wanted to do a race. So we went down and did it. And I was going to run for a proof of time. And it was like 85 degrees out and humid.
Oh, my God.
But it's a double 10K loop for the half, basically, essentially, with a little extra or whatever. And you come back around and you're going right past that finish line. And I was like looking at my watch. I'm like, I'm not getting any proof of time. I'm like, why am I going out for another loop? And I wanted to make that right turn so bad. I didn't, thankfully. I ended up finishing with Aaron and walking and stuff. But
oh, nice.
He texted me. He's like, yeah, you know that turn you didn't make?
Nice.
He's like, I took it. I was like, that's it.
I love it.
Sometimes you just pull the plug and do it another day. That's it.
He says now it's time to regroup. The new goal is to try and build strength and speed in the warmer months so he can chase another PR in the fall.
He's got it.
The warmer months are already there.
Oh, yeah. And also, is he just going to loop around and do the majors again? He's like,
run him back.
Wrap around.
Run him back.
Run it back.
Oh, God. Rachel Scott, being consistent with physical therapy and strength training as part of my post-Dopey calf tear recovery plan. I can't even imagine how bad it would hurt to tear your calf. Because when your calf is tight, it hurts so bad. So,
I
Rachel,
cannot imagine,
hopefully it's a quick recovery. Need to work on being as strong as I can to prevent re-injury. Finish this runDisney season while walking and prepare for NYC, my first world major. And she's got a little star there. So
good luck,
there you
go.
She's headed out.
Got Megan, local Megan and Kurt Megan. To map out a plan for all the races I have ahead, despite not having had a plan for a bunch of races this year. We were talking about this at Zed's the other night. This includes the Rome Marathon.
Wow.
We were 40,000th on the wait list, and they did get in. A couple of major marathons. So lucky got into both in Chicago and New York City. And hopefully Loopy Looper and several things in between. But what I've learned most this year is to take every opportunity when you can, if you can.
That's nuts. She got into Chicago and New York?
Yes.
through the lotteries.
Through the lottery. And
Megan!
They were going to Rome, so they were like, oh, let's see if there's any races in the area to visit her daughter who's studying abroad. And like, they were like, oh, we'll throw our names on the Rome marathons that weekend. Let's just throw our names in. And they were 40,000th and got it.
That's got to be so cool.
Oh, my God. All right.
So they're going to run that, And then a bunch of other stuff, obviously, outside of the marathons.
That's nuts.
Let's see. Next is Megan Avis. I have a time goal for a 10K that I'm running in April. Working on getting Mark out the door running and working out with me.
Good luck.
Good luck with that goal.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. It is funny because he does like running, but he's so grumpy. Oh, good.
Our friend Rachel Keene, lifting 3 times per week and getting my runs in for Broad Street training, making sure I am stretching and doing dumb toe exercises in between because plantar fasciitis keeps trying to pop up, and I am determined to squash it before it becomes an issue.
God, Rachel, the toe exercises are weird. I've been doing some mobility stuff on Peloton, and they always have you do like weird stuff with your toes where you like lift them
like
up.
The toe yoga?
Yeah, like the toe yoga stuff. I don't like it.
No.
All right, I think it's me.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's Allie. Who? Tom?
Stover.
My goal for the foreseeable future is to get my stupid hip to heal. Still fighting that injury from MCM. The MRI showed a stress fracture, I think, or stress reaction.
Yeah.
So the start of this stress. So it's the start of a stress fracture in the neck of my femur. Oh my God. Pretty much non-weight bearing for 4 to 6, possibly more weeks. I have races on my schedule that I need and want to get better for, so I'll be sitting on my couch bored out of my mind. If anyone needs me. If I don't get good news in the next checkup, well, it was nice knowing y'all because I'm going to end up in the loony bin from losing my mind from not being allowed to do anything. I can't even walk the dogs. Send help.
Oh, God.
Allie.
God.
Yeah, the hip, that's got to be bad. Because I remember when Erin had the stress fracture in her ankle. Remember that one?
Yep.
And no weight bearing for a while and all that. And it was like driving her nuts. But at least you could like put a boot on or, get on a scooter or something.
How does that happen? Is it just like overuse? Like,
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
God.
Yeah, I think she was ragging on Greg getting fired on my Facebook post. It was like a week ago.
Oh, yeah.
And it was right because I guess she hadn't listened, so she saw my like February wrap up, and she saw the picture of like us recording. She called him out, and I brought up the Monopoly race to her. I asked if she was going to run that again this year.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And she said that like she had told me about her hip, but she said that her friend commented on the Monopoly race, like on one of their posts, asking if it would be any better this year, and they deleted his comment and blocked him from their page.
Wow.
Well, it sounds like they've learned a lot.
I love it.
It sounds like they definitely learned. Heather Cohen, find out how badly I hurt myself. Then plan the rest of the year. I think I caught the ultra bug, but I need to be smart about it. Also, stop missing sled hockey practices so I can learn what the heck I'm doing out there. I did see actually. Yeah, she's on a hockey team. So I did see. I saw Heather at Princess also. Did you see the picture she posted where she at the start line? Apparently, she like turtle backed, like she started did something and ended up flipping up on her back.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh my God.
But she was all costumed up and all. I'm not sure what the injury is, but hopefully she's doing well. I know she's got some big plans. I'm putting my ice pack away so everybody can hear that from my
I just
back.
looked up what they have to be on for sled hockey. That's nuts, Heather. Oh my God.
That looks pretty cool.
I'd be screaming the entire time.
Yeah, you would.
You're so low.
Carrie Warbler Cormier, shoot for a half marathon PR at Shamrock in Virginia Beach.
I love Shamrock.
Nice. I know Tom's getting a little bit of FOMO.
I think
Shamrock
we should.
FOMO.
I did mock a little thing up to post in the stories. I was just going to wait to see how we all felt about it.
I think we should go back next
The
year.
return to Shamrock.
I'll be 50-50.
It's fine. And then last but not least, Sarah Reed Carlson. Work on speed as I figure out races to do this summer, then get back into marathon training for so much for one and done.
Always.
That's how it goes.
You always think it's one and done. Well, we've got half the people injured and half the people going for PRs. So
Yeah, I'm injured and running, so there's that.
So yeah, that's where we are as a podcast family. Well, I don't think we had too much to talk about this week. I know, Michael, you were at Princess. Anything exciting? Were there ladies fighting over cups and jackets this year? Was there any crazy drama?
Not that I'm aware of. I did hang out at the expo the whole day.
Nice.
I did not realize, you hear how Princess is mostly a women's race. It really is.
Yeah. I think when it first started, I think for the first few years, everyone in Corral A was a woman. Like, I don't think they had
that was
men.
like a rule. Yeah.
I think that should still actually be the rule, but
Yeah.
it might be. I know a lot of people who got A who aren't usually an A, and were thrilled about it, which was awesome to see.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. That was a fun weekend. Weather was great. I think they had a little rain the one morning.
Oh yeah, I saw pictures of Melissa wearing a poncho in some photos.
Yeah, because there was a weather alert for that. They weren't sure.
Oh, for the 10K, that's right.
Yeah, for the 10K, there was a chance they were going to cut it to a 5K and start it later, because there was a chance of lightning while setting up. So they may have had to delay it, but it ended up working out. There was no lightning, so they were able to go off and do the full 10K. It was nice. There's some nice tributes to obviously Jeff Galloway all weekend and stuff, which was cool to see, like the Pacers and all that. I know Sparkle Athletic was handing out some, I don't know if they were ribbons or something. And I know they had some at the Galloway booth and stuff too that people were wearing, things like that. The final, the half, at the half, they all the Pacers left their sticks at the chair where he was usually standing, and then they all crossed together, which was really cool to see.
Oh, great!
But yeah, that was a good weekend. Trying to think, what race stuff it feels like it was 100 years ago. It was like 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna be real. I don't know what time even means, like, because we've had a blizzard in between or right before that, right? Yeah, right before it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now it's 85 degrees. So I don't know what's happened in these 2 weeks since Princess, but I didn't notice any crazy drama that you hear about. The expo seemed to go well. Everybody I talked to, liked it. Everybody liked the shoes. There was all those shoes.
The shoes were a big hit this time. I think they did a nice job.
Yes.
With the
and then
shoes.
They came out pretty quick on Brooks, right?
Yeah, they were Wednesday, and it was like the middle of the day, so it wasn't like a midnight release or anything.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I got an email, and then they had them.
Yeah.
And I went right on, and I bought the Moana ones.
There you go.
So I had no issues. The Rapunzel ones apparently sold out quickly.
Oh, because they were cool with the like the hair-looking laces and all.
Yeah, they were super cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Moana ones look cute. The Belle ones are cute. They're just bright yellow. But they still had them for a few days. And actually, they're doing a good job of keeping them in stock, because Tom said he wanted a new pair of glycerins, and I was on their site, and they have like the Stitch glycerins.
Oh, did I?
Online.
Oh, so that's awesome.
So they're just keeping them stocked, it seems like, which is nice. So.
Yeah, I like that they're doing that. That's actually pretty cool that, they're available and not just like this thing that resellers are getting out there, you know what I mean?
I was gonna say, it's also like
and I
smart
think they're
for
doing a
going
good job
forward.
with the resellers. I don't know if like they've changed it.
But like them being available afterwards is going to deter that at like all the subsequent race weekends, because people are going to know they're going to be online afterwards.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think people just needed to see it happen a few times, like to believe it, because Disney themselves are pretty terrible at the merchandise thing at these things apparently, and availability and all that kind of stuff. So knowing Brooks is going to put them out afterwards is going to make a huge difference, you know, for that whole scene.
Well, and I was looking, like when they released the shoes, I was in a group chat with some of my girlfriends and we were texting back and forth. And my friend sent a screenshot of like one of the runDisney personal or the like those shoppers that go down there. And she was going to charge people, I think it was like $280 for a pair of the shoes.
Mm.
And I was thinking, it was like, she must have like a herd of people because I don't even know how she'd get them because of the way, unless they've changed it. Because
no, you could only buy.
You could buy like one pair of a certain style. So it wasn't even like one of those things that Disney does when people get around it because you can buy like one of every size. Like it's like if you want the Rapunzel shoes, you can buy one pair of the Rapunzel shoes.
Yeah. So it wasn't even like, you're right.
I don't even know how resellers were doing it unless they have, groups of people working for them or something.
Yeah. Well, I guess, I assume they do because I think that was some of the issue with the Disney merchandise itself as opposed to the Brooks stuff. Maybe let Brooks handle all the merchandise since they seem to know what they're doing.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, although I don't know, I guess the Dopey stuff being behind the counters, that seemed to help apparently.
Oh, yeah, with the separate. Yeah, it made it longer, but I guess it helped with it being available. So there is that.
So, and I don't know if it deterred people from getting stuff or any of that. So
I'm trying to think if there was anything else real quick. Not really much. I had my first cake bake experience.
Oh.
Not a fan. It's fine.
It's fine.
Too expensive for what it is. Whatever.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds about right.
Nothing spectacular. Yeah. Nothing spectacular. But I thought it was overpriced for what it was. And it took a very, very, very long time. So I don't know if I won't be looking to go back anytime soon. Other than that, I don't know. Not really. I don't really remember much. I got to hang out with people. That was fun. That's always fun. I didn't run any races, so I didn't have to worry about that. And cheered a little bit of the half.
Nice. Did you get up and go to the start for any of the races, or did you just do cheer stuff?
I had planned to get up and go to the start of the 10K, but the night before, I did not fall asleep until midnight.
Oh, yeah.
Because I just, your brain doesn't shut off or whatever. Mm-hmm. It was tough. So Princess was tough because last year, Erin went to Princess Weekend because Melissa's 40th birthday. Yep. She really wanted to get there for that. And literally, she flew home and I took her directly to the hospital.
Yep.
Because she was in so much excruciating pain. So it was like the start of the weekend was kind of tough, but they all made it pretty awesome. So it was great hanging with everybody and seeing that whole crew. But I think I just couldn't fall asleep because of that. So at 3:00, I heard Marcia get up, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get up. She's like, okay, and then then she just left. Yeah, because she knew I was like when you're like a zombie and you're answering people, but you're probably not really awake.
Yes.
And the next thing I know, I woke up and it was like 6:00, and I was like, what the? I was like, what?
Yeah.
When you're all like completely out of sorts.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was like that first year we did Dopey and we did that bar crawl before the 5K. And my friend Lisa was literally on the bathroom floor trying to get dressed. And she looked at her husband and said, I need you to bring me everything I own. And he walks out of the bathroom and he's like, I don't think Lisa's coming to this race. So, nope, I get it.
Yeah, so I wanted to get out there for the 10K, at least the start of that. And then I did get out to cheer a little later at the half too. It wasn't first thing because they all went to Magic Kingdom in the morning, the traditional cheer spot at Magic Kingdom. I didn't make it there because again, just my sleep was so bad the night before. I just and I hadn't been sleeping a lot prior to that anyway. So it was like it all kind of snowballed. So it's, I did at least get out for the end of the half, which was awesome to see. So there was that.
Nice.
And got to GO82 again, which is awesome. I love GO82.
Oh, nice. We're going at springtime. So we actually have reservations for Beacon Barrel and GO82 because we haven't done either yet. So
cool.
I'm excited.
Oh, I met a listener from Canada.
Oh.
I can't remember their name. But it was
Michael.
after the half.
Is it Buckets?
Was it Buckets?
Was it Buckets?
No, I don't know. It's possible.
Buckets. Did you meet Michael at Princess?
I feel bad. I saw Ryan, who I always see, of course. Not Weatherman Ryan, but Ryan. Other Ryan.
Okay.
And yeah, just a bunch of other people, the usual people. Saw all the usual people. But yeah, it was a good time.
Nice. Yeah. I was really proud. I was seeing all the clips of Carissa and her posting everything. So it was nice. I know it was hard for her. So it was nice that she was able to do all that.
Great job with like balancing it. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't there in the mornings to see, but like in general, it felt like it was handled like I think the best thing I saw, and I don't know, you might have sent this, Tom, or somebody might have sent something where somebody said it there, but like to describe him was he was an Olympic runner who could have easily coached elites for the rest of his career and decided that he wanted to help people start running.
Yeah.
And like just help the everyday person get out there and do it. And I was like, yeah, that's like to have that kind of positive impact is really, really wonderful, So it was nice to see that there was a lot of people where it meant a lot. So that was cool to see. That was my princess adventure.
Michael's princess adventure.
Yes. I did run some while I was there. I ran once or twice. That was good. Just before I hurt myself after hurting myself. Before hurting myself again. It's been a mess since Sombrero. It's been, with the leg and the back. And I'm like, I just want to get to Marin and hopefully get through it. I just want to get through it and enjoy a day on the trails.
All right. So Marin is your next race.
And when is that?
That's this
Saturday.
Oh.
Saturday?
And I'm dumb. Where is that? California? It's in California.
The Bay Area. Marin County is just north of San Francisco.
Okay. Well, I'm sure that's beautiful.
Yep.
They were having good weather. I was talking to a stakeholder today who is in San Francisco, and he said it was 65 degrees and lovely.
Yeah, the weather looks amazing. I'm going to just enjoy a day out there on the trails. It looks really beautiful. It's as I said to my friend Matt lives out there, so I'm going to see him on Friday. I said, it's okay. I'm only doing the 50K, so I'm just going to have some fun.
There you go.
God.
That's fine.
I was like, what? I did get a trail run in this week, though, which was nice. I went down to Susquehanna, where we used to run pretty regularly. But it was the first day where it got hot, and I didn't realize it had gotten hot yet on Saturday, where it started getting humid. And I started running and I'm like, this is really hard. What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Then I was like, oh God, it's like 75 degrees and so humid out right now.
Yeah.
It's like, that's what's really hard.
It was humid on Saturday because I ran and I didn't think temperature wise it was that bad, but I was wearing shorts and a tank top and I did have like a really light long sleeve on and I didn't need it.
Yeah, I had my winter shorts on. I needed to switch to my summer shorts.
Oh my God.
I almost wore my hoodie.
Oh yeah, you asked me before you.
Oh my God!
When was it? Sunday?
I was not going to wear. I was kidding.
You would have died.
And you went out in the middle of the afternoon. You went out at like 2 p.m. on Sunday.
Everything was screwed
up. Oh my
up.
God!
Everything was screwed up. That's okay.
Oh, Sunday's when I ran down there because Connor had bowling, so I went after that. Yeah.
Nice.
Brianna, what's your next race?
A 10K next weekend that I signed up for this morning.
Is that the one where the race director didn't answer your question?
I didn't end up responding back to the email like right away, and I was like after lunch, I was like, okay, let me respond to this email. And it was supposed to happen last month, and then we got all that snow, so they postponed it. And I was just looking for a 10K in the area. So I saw it and it said registration was still open and I went to register and it was like virtual only. And I was like, huh. And I clicked like 7 different ways, like thinking I clicked something wrong. I did my due diligence. And finally I just emailed them. And the guy was like, oh yeah, you just go on the site and register. And I was like, sir, like I tried. And then like I think I did I was like at work. So I did work stuff and I came back and I was like, okay, like let me respond to this email. And I was like, let me refresh the page first, like beforehand. And I think he must have went and looked after the email.
And fixed it.
Because then it was like 5 spots still remain.
I'm leaving that.
There's a dog outside.
Is Indy barking at my cat that just started pulling on the screen at the same time?
No, it's a dog emergency. And it's usually not that. There's like 2 dogs in the neighborhood that he has beef with for some reason. He's like never interacted with them. Yeah. But like these, and they both live in I think it's because they live in our building. And
do they like smell each other or something?
He's got like a severe problem with these dogs.
Oh my God.
All right. But now picture this at 2 a.m. every single morning, and that's what happens to me.
Oh my God, I would freak out.
I am freaking out. I never get any sleep. It's terrible.
I can see why now.
That's fun.
So you were able to register for your race.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm necessarily in like proof of time shape, but I figured just to try. Yeah. It looks like it's flat. It's part of a course. I did a half over there. They do this. It's like a local race director. They do a bunch of stuff through the year. But this is like the only one they have that's actually like flat. Every other race director, especially this race director, like they do the one turkey trot I usually do. The finish line's at the top of like a 1/4 mile hill. So I saw this one. Fun. I saw this one was coming up and I was like, I don't remember any hills. So I went on and I like looked at the elevation profile from when I did the half and it like looked pretty decent. So I was like, we'll see what happens.
Give it a try. Yeah.
Might as well. There isn't too much else coming up in the area aside from like if I want to do Broad Street, but I hung all my hopes on Broad Street last year for being a proof of time race. I don't want to do that again because then I was just miserable the whole time. So
it's a lot of pressure.
That's tough. So like even though it's flat and straight, it's so crowded.
It was so crowded, and like I said, it was like the first like really humid day we had, and I like wasn't like physically prepared for that aspect of it. And like I had done like a 5-day a week. I had killed all of my speed workouts. I did like a run-a plan. So I had all like the different speed workouts with the like K repeats and the 400s and whatever, and I had murdered everything. And I was like, I'm going to kill this race. And then like 2 miles in, I was like, not even remotely close to goal pace. And I was just like miserable. So I was like, I don't think I ever want to do this again. At least not for time.
Yeah. I've decided, like, if I'm doing anything for time ever or something like that, I usually don't even tell people about it. sometimes I don't even tell Tom I'm doing it, maybe like right before the race. And then it's just kind of like my own thing. Right. And I feel like it takes some of the pressure off me.
That's fair.
I know some people need that like extra accountability, but I don't like it.
Yeah. I can go one way or the other with it.
Yeah.
That's what like, I mean, even like, I think people from this podcast are still the only ones who really know about like who listen about like Loopy, because like even though I made an Instagram story afterwards, I think the type of story I made, like, because I said something about it to like somebody the other day and they're like, what are you talking about? Or even today, Chris Disby responded to my story. Responded to my story today, like the selfie I posted, and he was like, so what I'm seeing out of your story is that you're ready for you're going to sign up for Loopy again? And I was like, I already did. And he was like, why? I was like, I don't know. Every year I talk about how much I hate running when it's hot. Yeah.
2 years ago. Oh, wait, he was last year too. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he came back last year, yeah. He said he will not be there this year. He said, I'll think of you while I'm on my couch.
That's fair. He did do it twice. I mean, and he was there this storm year, which was wild.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, and I mean, Broad Street, that like first week in May is so hit or miss because the weather's so unpredictable. Like it could be cooler, it could be hot. Soul of the City was usually like that, and now it's at the end of the month again. I think it's like the 25th, which is what it used to be. For a couple years, it was early April, so it was cold, but it was always like the first hot run of the year, and everyone always died.
Yeah.
Like, it was.
Well, imagine if you had a race last Sunday when it was that humid up here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no way you'd be prepared for that. Like,
no.
And it was what, March, not even March 10th yet or whatever it was. Like,
and that's the thing is, like, Broad Street was, I think it was cooler than it was today. Like, I think it was only 70, but it was like something like
humid,
85% humidity. Like, everything was just wet. It was that humid. So, like.
And your body needs to adjust. Like, I like running in the I don't like running in like the heat of the day, but like when it's warmer, but I still struggle if my body hasn't adjusted to it at all. That's why I think springtime's always such a struggle because
it's always hot.
It's always hot, and it's usually like the first, hot race people do. So, yeah. I don't know. Tom and I already talked about some of the races we've got coming up. We've got our Shamrock. We've got this Virginia one, which it'll be a first time doing this one, so we'll give kind of a nice race recap and see if it's worth doing. We've got
Monopoly.
We're not, no.
Someone needs to do it. Is somebody doing it?
I don't know. If somebody does it, we need a race report.
Yep. Springtime. I don't know. I'm really excited about springtime. And then, then I'll actually be in Berlin training. So we'll see what else I can get on calendar. It was fun.
I got to make our Berlin thing that I got set up for, so we have an announcement each time you talk about it. I've been meaning to work on that. I'm going to work on that while I'm flying.
What kind of like offensive German thing should we put in there?
I will not be doing German quotes because that is a slippery slope, and I'm sure I don't do enough research.
I mean, you quote Einstein a lot.
That's because he's from Philadelphia. Born and raised.
Born and raised. So yeah.
Oh God, we lost.
We lost her again. She's like having internet issues. We it was funny because Tom had mentioned the Baltimore 10-miler, and I was like, I don't know. I never have a good race. I don't want to do it. And Greg in Orlando texted me, and he was like, I was yelling at my phone, Diana hates this race. What is she talking about? And I was like, you're not wrong. It's kind of awful, but it's good timing.
Sometimes the timing works out.
It's not my favorite. It's the hottest day of the year and then a half uphill. Somebody actually, and I'm trying to remember who it was. Oh, who was it? Somebody went into my DMs and asked me about that race specifically. And I was like, it's cool. You get a lot of cities. I will warn you, it's the hottest day of the year. It's not great for like a proof of time if that's what you think you're going to do because it's always hot and the second half is uphill. And then she's like, oh, I don't think I want to do that. And then we were talking about some other race options for it. Now I cannot remember who it was. Oh, who was it? I'll remember. But so I just talked somebody else out of doing it. And I'm like, maybe I'll do it. I don't know. So, we are, and this is a brand new race. We're getting a 4th of July 5K, 10K at Lake Elkhorn, which we run at all the time. It's where the Charm City Run Store is here. And we've never had a 4th of July race in Columbia before. So I'm super excited about it. And I registered for the 10K.
Yeah.
So that's really fun. We usually do a 4th of July run, but it's up in Bel Air or Blair, as people in Maryland say. And it's like an hour-ish away. So it's super far and it's always like a pain. So I'm excited to have one local that I can actually, like get up and go do and then come back and fireworks and all that good stuff. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, I don't know. Training's been going well. I've been trying to run outside a little bit more, and I'm going to try and run out tomorrow morning. We'll see.
Good luck. Get that last batch of good weather.
we should chat about, and maybe we did, and I don't pay attention to anything, but virtually live.
Oh.
We don't have a plan yet, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, when are we? I guess we got to figure out when we want to do it. Do we want to keep it in November or do we want to do it sooner?
Oh, yeah. And do we actually want to have stuff for it this year? Who's going to take over that?
How long will it take me to get shirtless Greg?
Well, you got to start getting that on calendar now. Because if you're doing a photo shoot, you've got to get people at springtime.
Yeah, I mean, if we're doing the calendar, I would say we should do November because that makes more sense.
So it's the most ridiculous thing.
Oh, God.
Maybe, yeah. Anyways, so just something to think about.
Yeah, because when do we usually do it? May. We did it in November last year. Okay. We'll think about it, guys. We'll update you.
Do we want to wrap up with something good?
Sure. I'll go first.
You'll go first.
Oh, Michael will go first.
My something good is the Count of Monte Cristo.
I love his sandwiches.
Hang on. What was weird about it? Doesn't it say, like, involving Jeremy Irons? Or it says something weird on the poster. It's, like, involved with Jeremy Irons.
He was a guest star, basically, in it, I believe, right?
Oh, okay.
It was a series on PBS, Masterpiece.
Nice.
That just came out.
That's my jam. PBS Masterpiece.
It was a good one. I enjoyed it. So yeah, Count of Monte Cristo. It is the classic story of the Count and his desire for vengeance.
For revenge.
Yeah. Beautiful sets. You know, he's a very wealthy man at times after he becomes the Count of Monte Cristo.
Okay. So here's what it says on the, like the little poster they make for the series. It says, with the participation of Jeremy Irons.
Can we not?
That's interesting.
I want every race.
What does that mean?
He was in it.
Yeah. With the participation of... All right, Jeremy, settle down.
I mean, it is Jeremy Irons.
Can we do like Loopy Looper with the participation of Greg from Rise and Run?
I mean, Greg is getting like a bunch of teams together. He should get with participation of.
All I'm saying,
the whole infield is just going to be Rise and Run.
All I'm saying is we're not going to be there, so y'all need to win the tent contest. There's like a best tent contest now.
I just heard that. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Can you imagine what you could come up with at Cooper?
So cool.
Oh my God. Jeez.
And how fat am I? When you said Count of Monte Cristo, I only thought of a Monte Cristo sandwich and dipping it into that raspberry sauce. Oh my God.
I've never had a Monte Cristo
No,
sandwich.
neither have I.
It's so good. So my thing is new to me music. So I went with our lovely co-hosts, Brianna and Diana, to see the Early November and Hello Goodbye in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And I came away with, I didn't know either of those bands really, and I came away with at least 6 to 7 songs that I've added to running playlists and my golf playlist. And I really enjoyed that time, even though, Diana, you say Hello Goodbye was for the ladies. I loved it.
Oh, there's about to be a gap.
Loved it.
They're so fun.
And then a friend at work put me on to the Revivalists. Do you know the Revivalists?
Yes.
No.
They're really good.
I feel like I've heard of them. I don't think I've heard them.
Oh, nice.
And then lastly, me and my sister are taking my nephew to Louisville to see Zach Bryan. And I know nothing about Zach Bryan, and I've been force feeding myself. He's kind of country, but he sounds a little bit like James Blunt. And I'm kind of digging on his stuff right now. So I love when people put me onto new music. This is not necessarily new music, but it's new to me, and it's my favorite thing.
Nice.
That's all I got.
His other new music is Sarah J. Maas. Let's bring it back. Mentioned that when she was writing the Starfall scene, that Florence and the Machine's Cosmic Love was kind of the inspiration for that. And Tom had never heard that song. And I was shocked because I love Florence and the Machine. And I thought like they were kind of a U band, but apparently they're not, because that's like one of their bigger songs.
Were you shocked more at my lack of knowledge of Florence and the Machine or my gigantic bowl of cereal that I had right before we recorded?
It was so big, guys. It was the biggest bowl of cereal I've ever seen. And then he was like nursing it. He ate it for 20 minutes. At one point I looked at him and I was like, is that not soggy?
Wasn't it mush?
I was like, I was like, everything that you're doing right now is disgusting.
What kind of cereal was it?
It was Lucky
it had to
Charms.
be mush.
It was magically delicious, Michael.
Oh my God.
The cereal bowl, and he kept like, he would stop eating for like 2 minutes and scroll on his phone. I'm like, what are you doing? I was like, get your head in the game. Like, what's going on with that bowl of cereal?
That's true.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
God.
I can go. I can jump in. My something good is The Bride, a Maggie Gyllenhaal film. I will say to you, it's gonna be very polarizing. It's gonna be, you're gonna love it or you're going to hate it. I loved it. I thought it was cringy and ambitious and chaotic and fun, and it was like a splatter painting, and like you didn't know where to look, and I thought it was like super cool, and I thought the bride looked rad, and I thought it was super creative, and Jessie Buckley was insane, and it wasn't perfect, but like I really, really liked it. So yeah, I'd say give it a chance. Like, I know it's getting some bad reviews, but I don't know. I loved it. So enjoy.
I generally like Maggie Gyllenhaal. She does some interesting stuff.
I just thought it was interesting. Like, I just thought it was like a cool take.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like, and some of the stuff that people are complaining about, like, I think she kind of did on purpose. Like, one of the things is like, it's kind of like disjointed and it doesn't feel like it's a singular story and there's like too much going on. And I'm like, well, I think that was kind of like purposeful for like,
intentional,
the type of movie. And it was kind of like, well, and it's Frankenstein. So they're getting put together and it's like scrap. So I don't know. I felt like some of the stuff people were complaining about was intentional. And there's this weird thing, and not to spoil because it happens in the first like minute of the movie, there's like a Mary Shelley piece to it. And there's like, she's kind of talking to the bride and through the bride and possessing the bride a little bit. And people are like, what the hell was that? I was like, well, in the original Bride of Frankenstein, it opens with Elsa Lanchester like playing Mary Shelley and then the Bride of Frankenstein later. So I'm like, this is all, I was like, this is all, like, I can see what she was trying to do. It may not have been like perfectly executed, but I thought it was really cool and I thought she took a chance, and I don't think people are doing that anymore. So I liked it.
It was definitely unique. And I liked it a lot.
Yeah. I thought everyone looked cool. I thought it was good.
Also, if you watch The Bride of Frankenstein, you will then realize how much of young Frankenstein is actually just the Bride of Frankenstein.
Yes. Well, and then I was like on TikTok today, and so like I saw somebody like complaining about like the artistic integrity of the Bride of Frankenstein. I was like, you people are not serious. I was like,
it was the sequel.
I was like, it's also like one of the most chaotic and campy movies I've ever seen. Like there are like tiny people like dancing in a jar. Like I was like, it's not. This is not a serious film.
Yes.
Like, let's get over whatever you think you're doing here with like the pretension around the Bride of Frankenstein. Like, it's
there was
cool.
some like Frankenstein has some really interesting set design and stuff like that. Bride of Frankenstein is more fun and like,
yeah, that's where like the guy with the violin comes in.
Like a lot, like so much stuff from Young Frankenstein is like actual scenes in Bride of Frankenstein.
And she actually, Maggie Gyllenhaal does there's a couple of references to Young Frankenstein. So I don't know.
God.
I thought it was cool. I thought it was a cool movie.
Yeah.
It's very polarizing. It's weird. It's a weird movie. So don't go in and thinking it's going to be like a normal movie. It's weird and good.
I will be watching and I will report back.
I love a weird movie.
I also really liked Lisa Frankenstein, and Tom hated that. So
That's weird.
did you guys watch Lisa Frankenstein? That should also be added to everyone's list. It's it's a retelling of Frankenstein, but it's set in the 80s, and she brings back it's one of the Sprouse twins, Dylan or Cole, brings them back. And then the more she socks them, the more intelligent. It's so fun and campy and like feminist. It's incredible. So if you haven't watched Lisa Frankenstein, do that first, maybe. It's awesome.
All right. So I guess I'm last, right? Yeah, everybody else went. It's hoop tea season.
Hell yeah.
Amazing.
It's what
Ryan went to
season?
the hoop tea. There's like iced tea malt things.
One of the. Oh, gotcha.
It's like the what are the other ones? Like the high noons or whatever. Like
Yeah,
the
all
iced
that
tea.
kinda- yeah.
It's just it's the malt version, so you can get it at the beer store.
They're the best ones. And I think, aren't they made in Ocean City, Maryland?
I think so.
Yes,
Yeah, they're
yes, they
Maryland
are.
somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah, so they're local.
I hear
But yeah,
that's a
Ryan went to
great
the beer
vacation
store.
town.
Stop it. Stop talking. Don't talk trash about Ocean City, Maryland.
Also, that reminds me, I was talking to Tori because she's coming and she's doing the Frederick half. And then later I was telling some story about being in a trash hole, Ocean City, Maryland. And she goes, "That's where Tom told me to run that race." And I was like, Tori.
It's flat. I love Ocean City. I will not stand for you defaming Ocean City.
I've never been to Ocean City, Maryland.
It's like, think about Wildwood, New Jersey, but worse.
No, that's exactly
Don't
what's in my
come
head.
at me. Don't come at me, bro.
But to be fair, I grew up going to Wildwood, New Jersey. So
Yeah.
like same thing.
Yeah, I grew up going to Ocean City because I was like, I'm not going to Wildwood.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, hoop tea's great. And I think it's like one of the best. And those goes down real easy in the summertime.
Yeah, that's the thing is like, it's not that warm yet, but like on like midsummer, like last year, I would like just sit on the patio with my Kindle and I'd like grill and I'd go through like a 12-pack.
Yep.
They're easy to just
They're
rip.
so good.
I don't drink that way. Like I'm not that way with beers or something. It's just they disappear.
They do.
Yeah. They're great. Oh, that's a great something good.
Yeah. I'm going to wrap us up with a quote.
I'm interested to see this because I did glance over at his phone earlier and he was on somebody's Wikipedia page. So I think he was looking up to see whether or not somebody was
Make sure
problematic.
they were problematic.
Okay, so I looked at Benjamin Franklin, and then I looked at Benjamin Franklin's common law wife, Deborah Reed Franklin. I got nothing from her. And then I looked at famous Philadelphians. So I looked at Kevin Bacon, and all of his quotes are about being an actor. So none of that tracks
Oh my God.
with this. So my quote today: being an athlete is a state of mind which is not bound by age, performance, or place in the running pack. That is Jeff Galloway from 1984
That's
in
a
his
good one.
book, Galloway's Book on Running.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good choice, this one.
Oh, we'll miss you, Jeff.
Yeah. That's all I got. Thank you,
Okay.
everybody, for listening, and we will talk later.
Awesome.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.